Hello everyone. Now let us go ahead with the first lesson, that is Introduction to the Commerce and Business. Today we will see the business objectives. There are two business objectives basically when any business activity is conducted. So here it is. They are classified as economic objectives and the social objectives. We shall see in detail what are these two economic objectives and social objectives. So let us go ahead. The economic objectives, if you see, the first objective is earning profit. As we know, the fundamental aim of starting any business is definitely earning profit. So see, the profit is required for survival of the business and for its growth. Definitely the profit is being initiated as the survival of any business, because some amount can be rotated again in the business in terms of capital, and for growth of business it is very essential. The next economic objectives is searching new customers. Dear all, I think I have told you, in the modern concept of marketing, customer is being given prime specific, what you can say, the benefit, like customer is being taken care of. The business organizations have to work hard to create new customers. They have to expand the market for survival, and they have to maintain the existing customers also. So, the new customers must be searched, the capable customers must be searched. This is one of the economic objectives. Then, the next economic objectives is innovation. It is a development or positive change which results into improvement in any product or the process of production. See, we talk about research and development. The customer's feedback must be taken into consideration to develop the change in your product and to go ahead with delivering it. So, the innovations is one of the economic objectives. See, as I told, it has to spend money on research and development. That means the business has to spend money on the research and development, the marketing survey, what is the taste of the people, the changes happening in the market, and the use of technology, etc. So these things must be taken into consideration. Then the next point in economic objectives is best possible use of resources. See, the resources are scarce. They are hardly easily available, whichever resource you think about. So they should be taken into consideration, like being scarce. They should be used very efficiently. See here what the first point talks about. Resources are scarce and have alternative uses. So it can be utilized for different things, different processes. They should be used to the maximum. The 100% utilization must be there, and wastage must be avoided. The optimum use of resources ultimately lead to increase in profit. When you are using the resources for 100%, definitely there will be zero wastage, and in turn the cost will be in control and profits will be increased. Now let us turn to the second objectives of business objectives, that is social objectives. In this, the very first point is supplying quality products. Now, my dear all, we have seen how to maintain your customer. You need to satisfy them, you need to satisfy their needs or wants. How you will satisfy? By supplying the quality products. So see, every business has to provide quality products to its customers. The quality, it's a combination of purity, the safety, the durability, the utility, whatever it may be. So must be taken care. Avoiding unfair trade practices. Like few examples are given over here. Unfair trade practices like black marketing must be avoided. Misleading advertisements must be avoided regarding your products. The wrong measurement should be also avoided. So these are a few things which are given over here. That is one of the social objective. If you want to retain the customers, you have to avoid the unfair trade practices. Avoiding unfair trade practices is important for again the growth of your business and the survival of your business. The next point in social objectives is employment generation. See, businesses, they are socio-economic institution. They are not only going ahead with the profit making, but they have to consider the society in which they are growing. So it's a socio-economic institution, they say. The businesses should be creating jobs for skilled and unskilled people, both. So this should be the social objectives, employment generation. They should provide employment opportunities to the economically backward, those who are having the lower income should be given opportunities. The Divyang persons also must be given opportunities. Then the next thing is welfare of employees. It also comes under social objectives. Welfare, well-being of the employees. If the employees are satisfied, definitely they'll be taking care of the production. Let us see what it talks about. The skilled and unskilled workers are the part of the society. So, if the employees are properly taken care of, it brings the welfare to the society and in turn the growth of the business. See, this can be achieved how to welfare of employees must be taken care. This can be achieved by providing fair and regular remuneration, the payment, the salary, the wages, and of course the good working conditions. Moreover, if you see, it can be also achieved by providing impartial personal policies, the rules and regulations, whatever you are making, and offering incentives to them. Timely incentives or bonuses will also definitely try to achieve welfare of employees. I hope you are understanding up till now. Let us turn to the next point in social objectives. Help to solve social problems. Yes, this is very important. Due to rapid industrialization, many social problems arise like traffic jams, growth of slums, air and water pollution, etc. Business should be aware of this and should try to reduce them. I'll give you a few examples in Nasik. There are islands developed by Ashoka, our organization, on Nasik Pune highway nearby Dwarka. Then there are islands established by Myco. There is one circle called as Myco Circle nearby Tidke Colony. Then there is also one circle named as ABB Circle nearby Mahatma Nagar, Untwadi or CCM Junction. So these people, the enterprises are definitely taking care of the social problems like traffic jams by establishing uh, these traffic circles. Then let us turn next point under social objectives, that is contributing to the welfare of society. The business house should take care of general welfare of the society by doing charity or giving donations whenever required. See, for that they should give donations for good causes, offering scholarships for higher education to the member of society. I hope you all have understood the business objectives, namely economic objectives and social objectives. I feel that definitely it is going to help you being a business person or entrepreneur in future. Thank you so very much, dear all, for going through this PPT, going through the slides. If you have any queries, you can just call me or you can just send a message on my personal WhatsApp number. Thank you so very much. In the coming lecture, we'll be going through role of profit in the businesses. Thank you so very much, you all.